Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Mom is Bomb. Hold on. Hey, Amna's Kitchen. Welcome. If you haven't already, please give this live. Hey, Shanoop. Welcome. Okay, Anita. Plantation. And plantation. Hey, Sierra. Welcome to my live. Bonita. How are you today? Damn, that's crazy. I hope you don't lose your voice or something. That's crazy. I can't believe all of that. There's no reason for her to be mad. If anything, you should be mad, not her. Hold on, let me move you. Good morning, Blessed Pro Gamer. Good morning, Janice So Love. I hope not in the bar. They were smoking so near my plate. Okay. Hey, Nisha, welcome. Welcome, you guys. If you guys haven't already, please give this live a big thumbs up. Hi, Damaris. Hello. Good morning. How's everybody doing this morning? Good morning, Regining Womban. I hope I'm saying that right. Good morning. You guys can see me? Yeah, I downloaded that app and all for people. Downloaded what app, Sierra? I am doing fantastic, and y'all, I'm doing okay. Hey, Frank GTV. Okay, you changed your name? Okay. I'm just making sure, Sierra, because it said that it was, what it says, reconnecting. I'm tired. Oh, I'm so tired. Delete. Let me email. I don't know how their emails. Good morning, Queen. Have a great day. I hit the like button too. Smooches gotta go. Thank you for stopping by, Womban. Oh, this coffee's hot. That coffee cup is cute. I know, it's a whole bunch of like different ones. They have currently caffeinating. They have like done, almost done. Like, I love them. I love them. I love them. I love them. I don't really know what to do right now. Honestly, I did everything that I needed. Where you get them? I don't know. The boss man gets them. They're Dixie, but like the coffee, I know the coffee creamer. I think he got them at Walmart, so I'm pretty sure he got these cups at Walmart too. I think. But I don't know what to do. I did everything that I needed to do yesterday, and boss man was showing me some stuff yesterday before I left, and I expected to have an email, but I don't have any emails. So I don't know what to do with myself. I'm hungry though. And I messed up and didn't bring me nothing to eat, thinking that I was going to be late, and I was not late at all. I was not late at all. What do I do? I'm tired too, Sarah. And the thing is, you know how people are like, oh, coffee makes you not tired? Coffee makes me tired for some reason. I don't know. I guess because it's warm and I don't know. But it don't keep me up. I don't know what to do. I should email my boss now. Okay, good morning, George. What are some tasks that you would like me to get done this morning? Because I don't know what to do with myself right now. Hey, Ralph's Trucking. Welcome to the live. Good morning, Mommy's Mom. I finally made it to one of your lives. Yes, you have, the G family. This is not like, well, I haven't really been going live lately because I've been coming to work and stuff, but um, if you attend my weekend live, we could really get crunk and get into conversation and stuff. So, yeah, everything I drink or eat in the morning makes me sleepy. Good morning, G family. Be right back. I'm about to be at my desk. I have to put on headphones. All right, Sierra. I'm probably gonna be on the phones today. Most likely, that's what I think I'm gonna do. Be on the phones today. I will try to do my best of normally still busy around the time, and I've been trying to juggle YouTube and keeping up with all of the great friends and family. Sometimes it's so hard. Yes, the G family. When I was at home, because I was a stay-at-home mom before I started working here, but I've only been here. This is the end of my all right, Frank, I'm gonna be here. This is the end of my second week at this job, and before that I was a stay-at-home mom, and I was like, oh, doing YouTube and stuff like that. But as you can see, since I started this job, like, I have 2 or 3 videos that I have to edit and upload. I just haven't had the time to edit it because when I get home I have to cook and clean and take care of the kids and shower them, so it's like I haven't had the time to edit. But I don't work tomorrow, so I am going to, hey there, Ortega's family, but I don't work tomorrow, so I am going to edit the videos that I have and upload them. So tonight a video should be going up, and hopefully tomorrow night a video should be going up. And then Sunday I'm gonna attend church. So, hey, Life of Melissa, welcome. Welcome to my live, y'all. I haven't been live in a long time. I used to go live like 3 times a day, and now it's like 1 time a week. But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to keep going live for you. Trust me. The kids and I truly. Oh, who retracted that message, G family? Check if you have access to my schedule. You need to be able to see, create, and modify appointments. Okay. Let me see something. I'm making my breakfast early. My throat hurts. I feel you. I used to go live all the time, and I also stopped. Yeah, I noticed that, Life of Melissa. I always used to be going to your lives, and then I was like, wow, she hasn't gone live in a long time. I took a break from YouTube, but now I'm back. Awesome. I truly understand. I will check you out. I finally uploaded 2 videos yesterday. That's awesome. But yeah, I used to go live like 3 times a day. Obviously, I was home all day, so I had the time. But now that I'm at work, I'm like running around and doing stuff, and I can't be on my phone like all the time. So yeah, cannot be on the phone all the time. New event, new call, Marcus unavailable. I removed It did not sound right, but I truly understand the kids can be a handful and our job is never done. Yes. Hey, Citizens TV. I posted a few videos this week. I'm going to check them out, Life with Melissa. I already know I'm going to fall asleep on my desk today. I'm about to, too, so don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. I am about to, too. What am I looking for? Let's see. Life with Melissa. Check the G family. Let me just email. Ooh, I forgot how to spell calendar. Calendar. Whoops. Calendar. There we go. Wait, am I tripping? I'm tripping. There we go. I had a brain fart and forgot how to spell calendar, y'all. Hey, officially Misty. Girl, we both gonna be sleeping here. For real. For real. I have access to calendar. I'm able to create access to calendar. I'm able to create an event, edit it, and mark it on available, but I can see anything in calendar and also I can have access to an event. Alright, back to y'all. So, who is happy that today is Friday? Because I am like ecstatic. I'm very happy that today is Friday. Like very, 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 very happy. I'm very happy. Yes, for real. For real, Sarah. For real. Serious. Serious. I can't believe we're in May already. I work on the weekends, so Friday means nothing to me. Yeah, I used to work on the weekends too, Melissa. I haven't had a Monday through Friday job in years. Well, no, I used to work like Monday through Friday, but like it wasn't like straight Monday through Friday with weekends off. It was like Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, any freaking days, pretty much. It never was set Monday through Friday. It was just like all over the place. Just all over the place. Oh, I'm tired. I'm so tired. And then lately, it's like, well, not lately. This has been going on for the longest. Hey, Breezy TV. So sorry, I have to run. I have to get ready to go in here and call. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I hope to catch all of you on the next. All right, have a good day. Don't work too hard. It's Friday. But you need to be 12 jobs. Yes, I know. I know, Sierra. I really do. I've been slacking on buying them, really. I need to go buy them. But another thing that's been happening to me for like a while is I can't sleep at night. Like I'm literally okay. I go to sleep probably for like an hour or two, and then I wake up and like go use the bathroom or go walk around the room for a second, and I go lay back down. Like it's scary. Like it's scary. Like my man is like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Nothing." Like I'm gonna go back to sleep. Like I can't stay asleep. I literally sleep for like 2 hours, go back to sleep, wake up, go back to sleep, wake up, go back to sleep. Like I can't go to sleep and stay asleep a full night. And it's really messed up because my baby girl sleeps the whole night. She probably wakes up like one or two times, like making little noises, but it's like I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. And it's like it's weird because I like think about stuff that happened throughout the day, or like I think about like it's I don't know. I think it's anxiety that I have. I do need to get the B12 drops because I read online that it like messes up your sleep too. I gotta get to work. It was great seeing you, girl. I'll catch everyone later. All right, Life with Melissa. Yes, if you go live, I'll definitely be there. Now that you're back. But yeah, I gotta get the B12 drops because I think it's my anxiety. I think like I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Like my mind is racing when I go to sleep. Like it's like, oh my gosh, I gotta do this tomorrow. I gotta do that tomorrow. Don't be late. Don't do this. Don't do that. I gotta finish this. I gotta do that. And it's like it drives me freaking crazy. It drives me crazy, honestly. It really drives me crazy. Oh, I'm tired. Anxiety isn't a joke. Like without my B12 drops, my heart is beating crazy. And that's how I feel when I drive. When I drive and I'm like late somewhere or I think I'm gonna be late, like that's how I start feeling. Like I can't be late to something because if I'm late to something, like my anxiety like trips me out. Like yeah, I hate being late. I hate being late. Oh my gosh, yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is. I literally panic. Like it's crazy. And then the thing is like over here in certain sections, like obviously I learned like what sections and stuff have like the most traffic, but you can't avoid it. Like when I leave from here, I go to the kids' daycare, and like there's two parts that I'm stuck in traffic for like 5 minutes. So I usually get to the kids. I leave work at 5. I get to the kids' daycare at like 5:30, and then um, yeah. But the traffic, even though I know I'm not late, it's like I'm like I gotta go. I gotta go. Like what's going on? I gotta go, and I'm like swerving in and out of traffic. Like I remember, I was driving to. I had dropped the kids off, and my man was going to work too. We was going to work at the same time, and I thought he took the way that he usually takes. Come to find out, he was behind me the whole time. Like not behind me, but he was like a car behind me or two cars behind me. And I'm literally like, he already like knew. He was like, oh, you're gonna be a little late, and I'm like, dang. But I drive different when he's in the car with me, and when I'm in the car with the kids and him, I drive completely different than when I'm in the car by myself because I'm not putting my kids at risk or anything. So I speed, I be cutting people off. Like I'm not gonna lie, I'm that type of driver that you can tell like, oh damn, she's in a rush. But I didn't notice that he was driving behind me, and I'm like swerving in and out of traffic, going fast, like trying to get to work on time. And he calls me and he's like, "Do you think you can slow down before you freaking total the car?" And I'm like, "I got this. Like, I gotta get somewhere." But it was crazy because I'm like, dang, he like now he sees like how I be driving. And he's like, "That's why I be worried about you. That's why I be worried about you because look at the way you're driving. I could clearly tell you're in a rush." I'm like, "Well, I gotta get places. These people over here do have nowhere to go more than to go eat breakfast at McDonald's or to go buy a newspaper. Like, I gotta go. I don't got time for this." Yeah, that's how I am too. That's how I get when I have kids in my car too. It is crazy how it works. China is in the middle of a building. I appreciate your time and love. Thanks for the friendship. You are blessing. Keep up the good work. But I'm sliding through this. Left a like and share. Hey China, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by, China. But yeah, it's crazy. It's really crazy. And then like I like gotta stop, but like every now and then I've been like smoking a cigarette. I know it's bad, but I've been like smoking a cigarette every now and then, like while I'm waiting in traffic to like give me something to do. Like, you know, I need something to do because if not, I'm gonna be like, oh, I gotta go. But I realized that like I've been slowing down because I realized that even doing that makes my anxiety go up too. So I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Driving me crazy. I'm driving myself crazy. That's what it is. I think that's what it is. I forgot how to do this. There is 5 people in here. Question mark. This oatmeal is so good to my throat. Yeah, don't get my meds either. What kind of oatmeal are you eating, Sierra? And yeah, I know I have thought about it, but the thing is, like, I don't have insurance right now, so like, I have to pay to go to the doctor, or I could like find a doctor that goes off of my income. But it's like, do I really want to go to the doctor and tell the doctor that I'm like freaking going crazy? Nah, I don't. I really don't. Especially not over here. Like they don't. Florida, they don't play. They quick to come take your kids and do all of this crap if you got like issues. So I'm just like being calming down, and that's another thing too. Like if like I don't know how to explain it. Don't get it. A lot of people have problems and get very depressed. Yeah, I know, Sierra. I'm not gonna get it. I'm not gonna get it. I'm gonna try the B12, and I'm just gonna. I read a whole bunch of stuff online too. Um, how to like you can self um treat yourself. Like just calm down, calm your nerves down. Like I just been like trying to breathe. I know it sounds funny, but like when I'm in traffic, I'm just like, and I get like that. I just like I know I'm getting to that point, so I'm like, okay, just calm down. Like there's no reason. And the thing is, I get like that for no reason. That's what pisses me off the most. Like I remember the other day, um, like my mom. Oh, you remember that day? Hold on. I need some tip. It's hard to calm down with it. Yeah, it is really hard. That's why I was like looking online. Okay, hold on. Can you contact Zoho to see how you can access to view the calendar or if that's something I need to do on Google? Sorry, my bad, y'all. Alright. But hey Minx Laura. But what was I gonna say? I get like that for no reason. Like no reason at all. Like I don't have no reason to get like that. Like I'm not even when I'm not late, it's just like I gotta get there. But remember when my man's cousins came over, the girl and the guy. 1 second. My anxiety comes. My anxiety comes when I watch TV. Yeah, you never told me about that lady, your man's friend, the girl. That man, the lady, your man's friend, the girl. Oh yeah, I didn't tell you about it. I'm gonna just tell you about it. So that's old news, so I don't really care. But okay, so she got. It's crazy because I don't want to air her dirt out, but nobody knows. Anyway, I'm gonna just say it. So, okay, she has a man that she lives with, but he's kind of like, I would say, a freaking crackhead because he just wants to do coke and smoke all day, and like he don't do nothing, like literally don't do nothing. And he be like trying to put his hands on her and stuff like that, but I don't know. And then my man's cousin came down, and he was really looking for somebody. I don't know if he was looking for somebody so he could get his papers, but we kept telling him like, she's straight, like she got whoops, hold on. Like we were pretty much just trying to help him out a little bit because he was like, I think he's looking for his papers or something like that, and then um she's straight. Like she got a decent amount of money the way she's been living. So hold on, I can't rotate you guys. This sucks. Hold on. I don't know if that would work. Put you guys on the charger. No, it's not working. Maybe, I don't know. I'll just leave it right there. But say hi and leave your like. Thank you, Sydney. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Oh no, I thought you disappeared. My boss said I'm on a roof. Can't text back no more. I'll be back. I'll be at the office in a while. Alright, I'll leave it like that. But okay, so he came down. I think he was looking for his papers or something. So we was like, and I guess he was asking if we can like hook him up with somebody, but he prefers that she looks decent enough. Like, obviously, why would you want to live with somebody else you have to look at every day and does not look decent? So I kind of understood that. But then again, I was like, like why are we playing matchmaker? Like, why are you being picky for if we just need your papers? Anyway, so we were like, she's trying to get out that relationship because it's a toxic relationship or whatever. So we brought it to her attention, and she was like, okay, no problem. So I'm sitting in the car with her. I went to my man for lunch, and she came out. She's sitting in the car with me, we talking or whatever. She's mad chill. She's from New York, so like we kind of get along. So, and she's funny, so it's like, whatever. But so she's like, she started asking me, oh, how his cousin look, how his cousin look. And I'm like, he's straight. I'm like, he's not my type, but he's straight. And then all of a sudden a guy walks. Now, mind you, I seen his cousin, but I seen him in the car. I didn't see him like in person yet because, yeah, I just seen him in the car. So all of a sudden I see somebody walking past and he looks familiar, and I'm like, oh, maybe that's his cousin. And all of a sudden she didn't even know. She was like, oh, damn, who's that? He's fine. And I'm like, I think that's his cousin. She's like, I hope so. I hope that's his cousin. And I'm like, oh no. Hold on. You want to see your boss events in the calendar so you can make appointments for him? Yes. Oh, what is going on here? One second. So, so my man comes and he opens the door and he's like, oh hey, yeah, Tiff, this is my cousin, whatever. And he goes and he tries to give her a handshake, and she's like, oh, I don't give handshakes, honey, I give hugs. And I'm like, okay, I see you, girl, I see you. So then they go under the tree and they talking for like a long time. So she's like, oh, I guess they like had chemistry or whatever. So he's like, oh, because he was gonna come over our house that night to chill with my man. So she's like, oh, I'm gonna come over. I'm like, all right. I'm like, just bring the kids so that my kids could play with your kids. And she has like I think her daughter's like 15, but like I could hold a conversation with her. Like I enjoy having her as company. Like we talk about, obviously, I don't know, we could hold the conversation pretty much. So she came over, she brought the kids or whatever. I'm like, oh, okay. And then she went out in the garage and she was hanging out with him or whatever. And then the next day, he was only here for 4 days, mind you. So then the next day, I guess he had walked because his hotel was like right down the street from my man's job. My man booked him that hotel because, my man would be at work for these days, but at least he can go walk over there and if he's bored or whatever. So what happened? Oh, so he was walking over there and I guess hanging out with her for like the 2 days or whatever, one day or whatever. And then she had, okay, mind you, they had left work at like 4 o'clock, I think. And she came to my house around 7 and still had on her work clothes. So I was like, okay, girl, like, come on now. You could have went home and got dressed or whatever. But I guess her man was tripping about her going anywhere. So she didn't do that. So I was like, okay, I understand. But, to guys, they look at that. They're like, come on, girl, you didn't take a shower? Like, but anyway, that's beyond the point. So I guess he wanted her to go to his hotel room because my man was like, oh, that he was asking my man to buy him condoms. So I was like, babe, do you even remember how to buy condoms? Like, you know how long it's been? Like, come on now. He's like, yeah, the man, because like my man told me this like the day after this happened because he's like, yeah, man, Tiff, I don't know what she got going on. Made me buy the man condoms for no reason. Hey, Shadow Black. For real. That shit is so funny. So, he told her, I guess he was like, oh, meet me at the hotel or something like that. But he told her, make sure you take a shower. I was like, that's so disrespectful, but whatever. And then, hold on, make the decision, so as part of activities and children, you'll be able to see as active. And then, what was I gonna say? And then, so, okay, no. This was the day after. So the day before, she goes up to my man and she's like, oh, your cousins. And I was like, why would she tell you that? Like, that's about it. Like, that's, wow, she about that life. Like, you just met the man like a day ago and then you're gonna go and tell my man, oh, I'm gonna do that to your cousin. Like, slow your roll, girl. Slow your roll. Like, you could have at least did that on the 4th day, but not like on the 2nd day. Yeah, Sierra. It's crazy because it's like you don't know somebody's wild until you like really around them and put them in situations. Then it's like, damn, you're wild. Like, yeah, I see why my man don't want me to hang out with you. Yeah, it's hot and ready. So let me go on to the funny part. So she told my man all of that. So I guess the guy, like after them having conversations and stuff like that, I guess he like figured, oh, okay, this is a piece of cake. Like, oh, cuz go get me some of that so that I can have them just in case or whatever. So fast forward, she goes to the hotel. She gonna tell the man she's on her time of the month. I see why you told my man you're gonna because you're on the time of the month. Either that or you're lying because you know you got a man at home. Girl. That's the tea I wanted to tell you. Like, it was so funny. My man said he came to me, he said, my cousin was hot. That nigga made me buy condoms for no reason. I'm like, well, you shouldn't be buying them in the first place. What, he don't know how to buy them? Come on now. I'm like, first of all, you didn't have to buy them. His ass could have took himself down to the clinic and got some free ones. Could have went to the WIC office, got some free ones. Like, come on now. So funny. I'll tell you. So freaking funny. I'm like, girl, you went through all of that for nothing. And then she keep telling me, mind you, the guy left like what, a week ago, I think? Yeah, he left last Saturday. So when was it? I think it was Monday or Tuesday. Yeah, because today's Friday. Yeah, I think it was Monday or Tuesday. I went to my man's lunch break. So every time I'm there, like, and she sees me in the parking lot, she'll come and she'll talk to me, which I don't have no problem with, because it's like, we not hanging out, but it's like a little entertainment, Hey, Dominique. So, freaking, I get in the car and I'm like, oh, have you been in contact? Well, she was talking to me about him and stuff. And I was like, oh, you've been in contact with him? She's like, no, girl. I haven't spoken to him since he left because I don't want my man to be hearing my phone and this and that. And I'm just like, she's like, oh, I downloaded WhatsApp so I could talk to him. And I'm like, wow, you really like going deep, like to download an app and everything. Because she was asking my man, what app can I use so I could talk to your cousin without it popping up on my phone and stuff like that? I'm like, girl, you really going through all of that? Like, oh, more tea. 3 days ago. More tea. This is so freaking funny. Hold on. If he set it as public and off, because he's discussing his activity. Hold on, you guys. But I have more TCR. Hold on. Let me just go to setup, users and control, security control. Hold on, you guys. Setup, user and control, security control. This says I have permission to be made online and all right. Good morning, the Robinia. Who's hot and ready like little Susie? Dominique, my man's coworker, is hot and ready. Oh, right. So yeah. So after that whole thing with the cousin, there is this customer. Okay, mind you, I don't know if I think I told you. I think I pretty much told you. My man hangs out with his two coworkers that's been there for like, my man's been there for like almost 2 years, but he's been hanging out. He hangs out with his coworker like every single day. Like they mad cool. Like they go to Fort Lauderdale together. Like that's his boy. So freaking, it's funny because obviously they work together. So when they get off of work, they talk about situations that happen at work. So come to find out, freaking a customer came in, like this fat man came in or whatever. I guess he was like a gangster or whatever. So he came in and he got his tires done and stuff. Now what should I name her? I'm gonna name her T. Her name started with a T, but I'm gonna name her T. So T goes and helps the guy get all set up, get tires done and stuff. So after the man is done with service, she goes and bring the man his keys out and gets in the car with the man and went to go get something to eat and stuff and came back and she got a $30 tip. So my man was thinking like, that's like kind of suspicious. Like she just jumped in the car with the man and like went on lunch break with the man and stuff and she don't even know him. So it's like, what? So I guess when they got off work, obviously his coworker came over to the house because he always comes over to the house. And he goes and he tells my man, I think she essing, I think she's for some money. And I'm like, oh, not her, bro. No, come on. Maybe it was, I'm like trying to defend her. I'm like, nah, maybe she just is doing, gave good service. Maybe she just gave some good service with the tires and stuff like that. But I don't know. Honestly, Yes, Dominique. Most likely. I don't know. Head ass, right? Hey, Super Spice. Y'all got me cracking up this morning, airing people business out. Hey, Walker fam. Tires my ass. I don't know, but it's crazy because it's like, see, back then, like when I was like in high school and stuff, like I didn't really. That's your business. You know what I mean? Like you do what you do. That's your problem. Like I'm not on that. Nah, we good over here. Like I'm not on that. Hold on 1 second. He needs to set that in his account. Please help him the same steps and make it as public then all the users will be able to see. Okay. So yeah. But before when I was in high school I was like, oh, I don't care, like if she about that life, she about that life. Like good for her. She getting it in. Like I'm not about that life. Like but now it's like now that I'm older, it's like and the thing is, okay, I'm 23, y'all. I'm about to be 24 in July. She's 32 years old. 32 years old and I act older than her. Put it like that. 32 years old. Like she tells me all the time, oh, I don't even feel like you're 23. I'm like, yeah, because I'm like, yeah, I don't know what 23 is supposed to act. I thought the older you got, the more mature you got. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's like, maybe when I'm 30 or 40, I'm going to think I'm 20. I don't know. Hey, Manny and Bree. But I don't know, man. That it was, lately, she just been cracking me up. Then, okay, I didn't even tell you guys what happened to my man. So, he was driving home, like he literally like left his job, and I guess I called him or texted him, and he was going in his pocket to get his phone, and he hit a curb and broke the whole, um, what's it called? Not axle. Hold on, I forgot what it says. Yes. So, oh, he broke the lower control arm. Nah, he broke the lower control arm of the car. So literally the whole wheel was like twisted. The bumper was down. So he works on cars all day. Like literally, if there's something wrong with our car, we haven't gone to a mechanic. The only time I brought the car to my mechanic was because it was gonna be done for free. That's the only time. So thank goodness he wasn't going fast and he was right by his job. So he hit it. He wasn't going fast at all, and we literally just that's the thing the mechanic just fixed for free. So it's like really, but he hit it and broke the lower control arm on the car. So the front, it's a low car, so it like kind of dropped down, and the tire was like, thank goodness the bumper nothing got messed up. So he calls me, like he literally just got off work. He calls me and he's like, come pick me up. I freaking hit a curb. And I'm like, don't tell me. Like I literally was thinking, the first thing I said was like, are you okay? I was like, well, I kept thinking on the way there, once again, anxiety kicked in and a girl was speeding to get to him to see what the heck was going on. And I knew he was pissed off because he just got off work. Thank goodness he didn't have to work the next day, so it was like kind of a relief. But hold on. So thank goodness we have AAA, right? So he's like, oh, you got your AAA card. I'm like, yeah, I always got my AAA card. So he's like, oh, send me your AAA. Send me a picture of the card and the number. Why I look on the AAA card and I say that it expired April 15th. Like every time I have the car and it's every time I have the card and it's like in good standing, I don't need it. But every time I need it, it's expired. So then I have to pay for my membership again. So he went, called them, had to pay $100 to get the membership back on. All because he wanted to bring the car home so that he could work on it. Because he didn't want to leave the car. He parked it at a gas station, which it would have been fine if it was there. So he called the tow truck man. When I get there, like 10 minutes later, the tow truck man came, right? So, the tow truck man came, freaking idiot, came with like a flatbed. But the thing is, we couldn't back the car up because the tire kept falling. So the front of the car like kept falling on the tire, and we were trying to avoid messing up the car. Thank goodness my man has brains to jack up the front of the car and then have the tow truck man attach the hook onto the car to pull the car. Thank goodness my man has brains. Okay, am I back? Tell me if I'm back. Am I back now? All right, I'm back. So my man just kept telling the tow truck, I'm gonna get my car on this tow truck and you're gonna bring it to my house because I need my car at my house. So with the grace of God, with my man's brains, he was able to get the car on the tow truck. Now, the tow truck kept telling my man, I'm gonna have to drive really, really slow. I'm gonna have to drive really, really slow. My man was like, this high ass tow truck man. So he's like, all right, whatever. As long as, dang, I think Sierra left. She asked me if I got a call. I didn't get a call, but it was just frozen. Okay, here we go. Yeah, no, I didn't get a call. It's just like every now and then I guess it reconnects. So, um, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I seen it. I seen your text just now. But what happened? So the tow truck man is like, oh, I'm gonna drive slow. So my man was like, I don't care as long as you get it to my house. I don't care. So finally we're on our way home. When I tell you this tow truck man, the speed limit is like 45. This man is going 25. Just like it was tripping. He was tripping. Like all I kept saying is, damn babe, like you need to like you should have been doing this. Like this is crazy. And it was just ridiculous. And then we finally get to the house and my man is like, here, I'll do it. I'm here at the bank. Get me some money, Walker fam. Just $20 is all I need. I'm not gonna be greedy. I just need like $20 to go put some gas in my car. But we get to the house and my man was already fed up. He's like, I'll do it. He's like, I'll do it. So he went and I went and got not the jack. Well, I got the jack. Shit, I need 50. But he went and got his jack and I went and got the things so the car could sit on, like the metal, I don't know what the hell it is, some metal things that we could put under the car to hold the car up, because obviously we couldn't put the car down on the wheel because the freaking lower control arm, we would have messed up the bumper and made it worse. So we did that. When I tell you, okay, he had the next day off. This happened Tuesday. He had Wednesday off. Wednesday, he spent, okay, he went, I called, well, on our way, like, home with the tow truck following us, I was calling places because it was, like, probably 8 o'clock. So, you know, places close at, like, 9 o'clock for parts and stuff. So I was calling places, seeing who had the lower control arm, and finally I seen a place, but we weren't going to make it to that place in time because that was the only AutoZone that had the part that we needed. No, they had to order the part and it was going to be there in the morning. So when morning came, he ran over there and grabbed the part, and yeah, when I tell you he fixed the car in like 30 minutes, like he's driving the car around like it's like nothing ever happened. And I'm just so happy that the bumper didn't get messed up, nothing got messed up. And then in the front of the car they have like clips, like I guess 2 clips in the front of the car that like you could take out. I don't know what it's for, but it's 2 clips. But I guess when everything happened, like the clip came out, but he put it on the front seat, and I'm like, damn, now there's a hole in front of the bumper. And he's like, nah, that's just a clip, and it looks like nothing ever happened. I'm just like so thankful that he like knows how to fix cars and do all of this, because that car would have been sitting there for I don't know how long, because I don't know how to do none of that stuff. I know how to change a tire. The only thing is that like the tire is like kind of heavy. So, but if like I had to, if I was stuck and like I had a flat tire, I would call AAA. And if AAA, like while AAA is on its way, I'm gonna be trying to fix my own tire. So, and then what's funny is it took me 2 hours to fix mine. AutoZone high as fuck, I know the pain. Nothing like a man who knows what he doing on a car for free. Yes, girl. That's what I be telling him all the time. He does our oil changes, brakes, everything. And that's another thing. T, the girl who I was spilling the tea on, she called him yesterday. I'm at work because he left work early. They sent him home at like 2 o'clock, and he was pissed off. I think that's why we got like, into the argument or whatever. But he was like taking that out on me. But now he's fine. And then she called him yesterday, and he's like, hold on. She called me. I'm like, all right, answer and tell me what happened. She wanted him. She was gonna pay him to fix her brakes, and then he like kind of gets jobs here and there because since he works at the tire center, doing oil changes and batteries and all of that. Some people need major stuff done on the car, so he'll tell them like, "Oh, I've been working on cars for the longest, like I could get it done." So I think some lady and her husband were gonna come and pay him, I don't know how much to fix their water pump, but because he had to fix our car, the lower control arm, he couldn't do her water pump. So I'm like, damn. But literally, like, I'm just so grateful because that car would have been sitting there for a long freaking time. I don't know what the heck to do underneath the car. And that's been like with every single car we've had. He's just been fixing it. Like, I honestly need to get brakes done on my car though. He knows that. Like, he's been saying, oh, their brakes are going bad. You need to fix your brakes. You need to fix your brakes. But the thing is, it keeps slipping my mind, and we haven't gone to buy the brakes for him to fix it. But like, it's getting bad. It's like to that embarrassing point of like, if I stop on my brakes really hard, you can hear it, and I haven't had my brakes like that. So yeah, it's just money. Money is always the issue. Money is the only. See, if we had a decent amount of money, we wouldn't fight. We wouldn't, like, that's most of where our arguments come from. That's most of where our fights come from. Is like money issues, bills, this and that. Like, that's where most of our issues come from. Like, we don't fight about anything. We don't fight about cheating. We don't fight about jealousy. We don't fight, even though he is jealous and it gets on my nerves. But it's like, shut up. Like, you've been saying the same thing for years. Like, shut up. Like, I don't have anybody. Are you kidding me? I have 3 kids. Like, yeah, I'm 5 minutes late. Yeah, I stopped somewhere for 5 minutes. Like, come on now. So, yeah, it's crazy. That's good. Know how to change a tire and jump a car and check your oil is important. Order it off eBay if you don't have time. I'm weak. Yeah, and he knows this other website too for parts and stuff, but I don't know. It's not so much about not having time. It's just like slipping my mind, honestly. I know, Sierra. I know. He be driving me crazy though. Yes, you do. You do. But he's like over. Like, he overdoes it. Like, over. Like, if, like, yesterday when I went to go do the stuff for my job, he's like, oh, because it took me a long time. Like, when I went to the clerk of courts, the clerk of courts was quick, but then I had to drive like probably like 40 minutes to go to the building department, and I had to wait an hour there. And he's like, oh, you've probably been left. You probably just went to go see your boo for lunch. And I'm like, I went to go see my boo for lunch. And then if I'm like talking to him on the phone and I'm in the car, and I'm like, because I be talking to myself. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I'll be like, damn. Like, I be talking to myself. He's like, who you talking to, your boo? I'm like, yeah, let me tell you. I got my boo sitting right next to me while I'm with you on the phone. Or he's like, oh, you probably went to go see your boo for lunch. Like, how I went to go see my boo for lunch if I'm at your job? Like, hey, Rusty Lungs. That's how my ex was extra. Yes. And then when I used to be at home with the kids, he used to call me on his lunch break. Oh, your boo's still there? Or like when he's coming home, he used to call me. He used to be like, you could kick your boo out the house now because I'm coming home. And I'm like, you've been doing this for years. Years he's been saying the same thing to the point where we've gotten into arguments over it because I'm like, I don't know, some days it just pisses me off. I'm just not in the mood for it. Like, really, no. Petty is not even the word. Petty is not even the word. But now I just ignore it. But like, for some reason, like some days it really pisses me off because I'm just not in the mood for it. And he be sounding like he's like so serious, and I'm just like, bro, I don't have time for it. And it's created problems because I start snapping. Like I be snapping. Like, are you serious? Like, if I had somebody else, I would have left. Like, are you kidding me? Yeah, it is. I tell him that too. I'm like, you don't have. If I've been with you this long and have 3 kids with you, like, come on now, come on, stop it, stop it. Like for real, stop it. It's not even. It does get annoying. Yeah, it does. It does, but whatever. It's like I don't pay it no mind no more because it's like, hello, when do I have time? When do I have time for that? Like I'm literally come to work, go pick up the kids, and go home. And the thing is, it's not even that he don't trust me. I think he's just doing it like as fun and jokes or something to see what I'm gonna say or something. I don't know. But trust, I know trust is not an issue because like when we actually like driving and having a real conversation, and like we're reflecting on like other couples that are going through it because like his cousin in Fort Lauderdale and his girlfriend, wife, whatever you call her, he be cheating on her a lot. He be cheating on her a lot. So we're probably, we just sit back and we kind of reflect, not compare our relationship. If he knows it bothers you, then it's an easy win. Exactly. That's pretty much what he's doing. He's pretty much playing around with me, like, to piss me off, pretty much, because he knows, like, it's going to piss me off. I'm going to get an attitude. I'm going to be pissed off. I don't know. Yeah, I don't mess with cheating either, and neither does he, because we both. I came out of a relationship that I was being cheated on like all the time, and he knew about. I told you last time I was in live having a conversation, but I'm not even gonna go into all of that. But we don't compare our relationship to other relationships, but we kind of reflect on certain situations, and we're like, that's we don't have issues like that. Like when we have issues, we talk about it all the time, and I'm like, we have issues like we argue, but it's over bills and like stuff that is not toxic really to our relationship, just like to our lifestyle kind of. But as far as cheating goes and stuff like that, he feels like sometimes I do be getting a little disrespectful because I do be coming out my mouth slick sometimes to him, which I shouldn't. But it's just like I don't be thinking sometimes. I just be coming out my mouth at him. But I don't know. I'm like trying to be calm. Like I'll text him honey, or I'll answer the phone, yeah, honey, or all right, babe, or okay, or I'm trying to not be so like strong with my words and stuff. That's just how I am though, and he knew that from when he met me. Because I changed a lot from when he met me. The way I speak, I was like, I used to be like, it's like when I how do I say it? When I talk to people, not obviously not important people, like when I'm around like I don't know, associates you would call them, like friends and family and stuff like that. I'll be like, oh yeah, that's my nigga, instead of like, oh that's my man. But now I'm like, that's my man, that's my babe, that's my honey, that's my hubby. Before it was just like, oh yeah, that's my nigga. Like now it's like, you know, I'm not on that. It changed a lot. A lot. Yeah, lack of finances can be stressful. I used to be a bit like when guys talk to me, I used to be rude as ever. Yeah, that's how I used to be too. I just thought like all guys were the same. Like all guys are just gonna cheat. All guys are just gonna whatever. Just the only difference is that some guys can hide it better than others. That's what I used to think. But it's literally being in this relationship. This is like the first relationship I've been in. Now we've been together for 6 years. Okay, 6 years and known each other for probably like 8 years now. So it's like no, we've been together 6 years and known each other for Let me think. Oh gosh. Probably known each other for 7 years and been together for almost 6 years. So for I got out of a 2 year relationship and it was horrible, cheating all the time. So to be in a relationship for 6 years and know that I haven't, like, know for a fact that I haven't been cheated on is like a wonderful feeling, you know? Like, if you could go 6 years, you could go 6 more years, you know what I mean? Like, so, and I know it for a fact. Like, if anybody, hey Janice, so love, good morning. So it's like, it's good. It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling. Like, literally, we could just have our phones next to each other. Like, he could bring my phone to work. Like, I don't have nothing to hide. He don't have nothing to hide. Like, literally nothing. Like, we tell each other about everything. He tells me about conversations that him and his boys have. Like, he didn't have to tell me that conversation about T, about, oh, the guy. Can you see me? Can you see me? Everybody left. But can you see me? I had a phone call, my bad. My man is pissed off at work. Can you see me? You know? What's up, Sugar Trey? What's up? Hey. You missed everything, Sugar Trey. I was spilling tea on people. Like, you missed everything. You too late. And then I got a phone call, so everybody kind of went away. But you missed a lot this morning, Sugar Trey. And what's this shit called? Alright, I'm back. Oh, no, you didn't. Yes, I did. See, are you still in here? Right, Trigger Trey missed everything? I was spilling tea. I was talking shit. I was doing a lot just now. I was. Hold on, y'all. Let me share this. I got my phone on the charger, so it's like, it's falling all over the place. Come on. I don't know. I think we could stay here forever. Right there. Right there. But, yeah. It was funny. It was funny. And then, now, that's why, like, my phone said reconnecting, because my man just called me. He's at work right now. He just called me pissed off because a customer was following him around, talking about he broke something on his car. He messed something up on his car. And I know damn well he didn't mess nothing up on nobody's car. Like, out of all the cars he works on all day, every day for the past 2 years at that job, he hasn't messed up anybody's car. So, you know, you trying to get a check from Walmart or something. So my man just went in there, snapped on him, and he just called me. He's like, I think I might lose my job today. I'm sick of this. I'm like, and then he's supposed to be, because my man does locksmith, but the thing is he hasn't done it down here because He used to get all his calls and he had all his connects in Fort Lauderdale where he used to make a lot of money. So he hasn't done it down here, but he did link up with this locksmith man, and um, the locksmith man was like, I need some help. Um, he's supposed to call him tomorrow or Saturday. So my man has his number. So my man was like, I'm like, babe, just go get a haircut. Just go get a haircut and call the man, and boom, you'll be straight. So I hope that works out, because locksmith, he literally used to go and open somebody's house. It takes him literally 2 minutes to do it. 2 to 5 minutes to open somebody's house door, and he makes $150 or more, depending on. He makes his own prices, so depending on the person, like when he gets there, like he can determine how much to charge him or whatever. And he knows how to unlock cars. He has all the tools to unlock the car. So it's like, yeah. Like even at his job, when he works at Walmart, hello, in the tire section. So a lot of people lock their keys in their car. So he makes money on the side, because they obviously if you locked out your car in Walmart, obviously you're gonna go to the automotive center where the mechanics are and everything, to see if there's anybody in there that can help you unlock your car. But they can't unlock their car. But because my man has experience in locksmith and can do that, he'll call me. He'll be like, "Oh, you think you could bring me my tools real quick?" And then I'll bring him his tools, and he just made boom like $80 right there. Boom, $50. Boom, $100, depending on the person, just to unlock their car. And literally, cars are like that. You literally put your little bag in there, pump it up, slide your stick in there, and unlock the door. Like, I used to go on a lot of calls with him, so. And we make jokes about that. Like, if we see, because when he used to get a call, he used to be driving like crazy. So we make a joke, like if we're in the car together and we see somebody speeding like they're like in a rush, I'd be like, damn, they must have a call. So yeah, but I just hope he could work with the locksmith. So it's like every day is a problem at his job. Every single day is some BS. Every single day. Even with his boss, well, his manager, he's a fatso. He just walks around all day and he doesn't do anything. He barely works, does anything. So it's like you literally walk around and just manage people. Like, you really don't do nothing. And he used to be in groceries. He used to be a manager in groceries. So it's like how they move your. I'm not even gonna talk about people's children, but how you move somebody like that was a manager of groceries, that's that type of weight, to automotive, to become a manager in automotive. It just don't make sense to me. But if it makes sense to Walmart, then whatever, so be it. But tripping. It's so funny. So I'm just ranting. I've been ranting about my life and all the stuff that's been going on. I'm just ranting. Y'all the only people I got to talk to. But yeah, it's crazy. It is freaking crazy. I don't know what to do with myself. I did everything that my boss told me to do already this morning. And he said that he was on a roof and he should be coming in shortly. So, I don't know. I'm probably going to start getting on the phones today. Trying to make some appointments. I just need my headset. And yeah, that's it. But yeah, that's what's been going on. Oh, and I didn't even mention it. This whole week has just kind of been like messed up. This morning, pulling out of my driveway, okay, not even pulling onto my street, pulling out on the road, pulling out of my driveway, I hit my mother-in-law's car and like scratched the front of my car, the front side of my car, right? How ridiculous, right? It's like, wow. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I see two people in here. Nobody's talking to me. Making me sad. But yeah, I don't know what's been going on. I'm glad I didn't hit nobody, but I'm just mad that like it wasn't like a mailbox or something. Like it had to be in my driveway. Like how embarrassing. I always think about that too. Like when I follow my man and stuff, I'm like, dang, what if I hit him? Like you crash your car into your other car. Like I swear. So yeah, freaking scraped up my car, my mother-in-law's car this morning, because my windows be all foggy, and then the way her car was parked, she parked horrible. So it was like I wasn't since. Come on, I drive my car every single day, so it's like pulling out my driveway is like straight turn on the street go. I wasn't expecting her car to be like right there, so literally just tore it up. Oh boy, I was not having a good morning. But I made it to work on time. I actually made it to work earlier than I do every other day, which is surprising me because the whole reason why my anxiety was high this morning was because I thought I was going to be late, and I wasn't late. I was 10 minutes freaking early. 10 minutes early. You believe that? 10 minutes early. And I left the house later than I always do. But I think it's because it's Friday. Probably a lot of people are not going to work or something. I don't know. But I'll tell you. I'll tell you. There's always something. Always something. I'm gonna be right back. I will be back. My phone's a phone. My charger is stripping, and I don't want it to break. We'll be back. Give me a second. I'm gonna just take it with me. No, it's alright, Sierra. It's alright. Nothing. That's what I'm doing. I'm looking up reviews from my job. I don't know what else to do. I did everything that my boss told me to do, and he was on a roof, so I'm waiting for him to come into the office. Alright, that's fine, Sierra. I'm here. I'm literally just here, so. Alright. Everybody just came in here to hear the tea, and not everybody left. They just wanted to hear the tea. Right? This story was crazy though. Yeah, I know. I know. It's funny. I tell you, it's so funny. Oh, I'm cold. I'm so cold. That's what I'm saying. And the thing is like, she has some at home. Struggle. That's what I'm saying. She has some at home, so it's like, girl, you don't have to be like desperate. I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. It's crazy. It looks like it's gonna rain, but I don't know what to say about that situation. right? Like what you doing, sis? Your man is yes, your man at home for real. But it's like I don't know. She's like tired of him, but she's just not leaving him. I don't know if she's scared he's gonna whoop her ass, or she's like, you know, when there's like those type of chicks that like they talk about their man so bad all the time, but then they like love them. Cause she be talking crap about him, and I'd be like, girl, you know you love that man, like playing around with her. I'm like, girl, you know you love that man, like stop putting on the front. I couldn't do it. Like, no, ma'am. Yes, no. That hasn't even crossed my mind. I wish I was able to say, oh, my man is waiting for me at home. Like, girl, that's what I'm saying. Like, oh my gosh. I don't know. Ooh. Oh, I don't know what she got going on. And I ain't trying to find out what she got going on. Whatever she got going on, she can keep it going. Um, yeah, that's it. Hey, Life of Vicky. Good morning. I didn't even see you. Sorry, Life of Vicky. But yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It's very weird. Oh, I'm so tired. And it's so cold. And it looks like it's gonna rain. It rained yesterday too, I think. Girl, my crush is so fine, like I'm fighting at all. LOL, he likes Kendall. Where you met him? I wanna see what's going on. Because there's a lot of females that work at McLeod's construction next door. But they're all pretty, they all dress nice, but they be getting in the car and they be driving off. And I'm like, I know they're not about to go do construction. I don't know if they go and do like the estimates or whatever, but I don't know. But where you met him at, Sierra? He is a bartender at this club. Dang, you should have tried talking to him. Or go to the bar and don't drink too much. Just tell him to hook you up with a his specialty drink to give you something good and tasty. to do. He do text. What? He's a bartender at this club. He do text. LOL. Hold on, so y'all been texting back and forth? I'm gonna be like, make a drink for me, special for me. Yes, do that. Do that. Blueprint name. I'm trying to do something. I'm trying to do something. Gotta figure out what to do with myself. I think I figured something else out. I won't be like, we and then. This morning, you on break? Like, what kind of break? 15 minutes? And that's good. Y'all been texting. Let me find out. Let me find out. I say he fine. I really on this one finding. Oh, okay. We got the waves, nice eyebrows, perfect teeth, tattoos, and muscles like I can't. Damn, how long y'all been texting? That's good, girl. That is good. sale. It's tripping like this. Okay, for like a week now. He came up to see last Saturday. He saw me by myself and he gave me a hug and asked me, was I enjoying myself? I said yes, just enjoying my birthday. After that, he has been having an eye on me. Oh, wow. That's good. Well, let's see where it goes. You never know where it's going to go. You never know. That's what's up. You got to keep me updated on that one. Now the sun came back out. Right girl, he was nervous making my drink and stuff. He was sweating and all. How my drink filled to the top. He trying to get you drunk. That's funny. It's so funny. Well, I am literally freezing. Freezing. Oh, my boss is here, Sierra. I'm gonna have to call you back.